feeling exhausted or weak and being moody, we usually just brush these off as being tired of the day's work. Having skin problems like acne and dermatitis, we tend to focus more on the skin problems themselves and try out different products or even seek medical attention to get rid of them. But have you ever thought that maybe something else is causing it? A vitamin B12 deficiency might be the cause of it all. These symptoms may be broad and most people don't associate them with vitamin B12 deficiency, but we should give more attention to it. Vitamin B12 is vital for many processes and its deficit will have a big impact on your daily life. Shortness of breath, dizziness, and even problems with your balance are some of its symptoms that can greatly affect your daily activities. To help you determine if you might be experiencing this deficiency, check on the other signs and symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency with me in this video. This might help you give a name to the condition that you're feeling and decide if you want to have it treated. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. Do you know how much vitamin B12 you take in each day? Are you even aware if you're getting enough? The production of red blood cells, neurons, and DNA are just a few of the vital processes and that B12 is involved. It's also necessary for many other bodily processes. The problem is that we are unable to generate B12 on our own. We must eat it, just like we do with the majority of our vitamins. A healthy adult needs to consume 2.4 milligrams of vitamin B12 daily. However, some people don't take enough B12-rich foods or supplements. And no matter how much they consume, some people cannot absorb enough B12. As a result, many people experience B12 deficiency, and you could be one of them. Additionally, as you age, vitamin deficiencies will become even more likely to affect you. 20% of persons over 50, according to experts, have inadequate amounts of vitamin B12. However, because the symptoms are broad and widespread across other disorders, most people fail to notice the warning indications. Be sure to pay attention to the following symptoms if you wish to identify and treat a possible vitamin B12 deficiency. 1. Weakness and fatigue. Feeling exhausted and weak is one of the most typical signs of a vitamin B12 deficiency. Lack of vitamin B12 prevents the body from transporting oxygen throughout the body, which is required to create red blood cells. The autoimmune disorder known as pernicious anemia is also frequently to blame for this, weakening of your oxygen transportation system. When the body is unable to manufacture enough intrinsic factor, a glycoprotein needed by the intestines to absorb vitamin B12, this type of anemia develops. 2. Moodiness. Essential bodily and mental processes call for vitamin B12. It is needed for your mental health, and vitamin B12 deficiency has been related to mood disorders like depression and anxiety. This is because B12 is required for the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are in charge of controlling mood and maintaining healthy brain function. Depression is likely when these chemical levels are low. It has also been demonstrated that vitamin B12 deficits lower brain oxygen levels. Lack of oxygen in the neurons prevents them from sending messages to the body as a whole, which can affect mood. 3. Dizziness and shortness of breath. Dizziness or frequent vertigo are additional signs of vitamin B12 deficiency. The most frequent times of these symptoms to appear are right after engaging in severe physical activity, or while abruptly shifting postures, such as standing up after lying down or sitting. Again, the body's lack of red blood cells is the source of this, and your body's cells can't work properly without enough oxygen to do their jobs. 4. Pins, needles, and numbness. The most harmful adverse effect of B12 deficiency is nerve damage. A shortage of B12 eventually results in less myelin being produced, which makes up the protective coating around the nerves. The body may suffer from paresthesia, which is a pins and needles feeling across the arms, hands, legs, or feet when nerves are exposed or weak. 5. Numbness or limbs that fall asleep are also common. This symptom typically appears with anemia. 6. Mobility issues. The nerves may degrade to the point that your mobility is hampered if a vitamin B12 deficit is left untreated. Your mobility or walking gait may change, and you might notice that your coordination and balance are wrong. The elderly are the ones who experience this ailment the most, and it raises concerns about mishaps like falls. Although a B12 shortage is more common in older adults, it can also affect younger people who have a severe deficiency. 7. Paleness or jaundice. People who are vitamin B12 deficient usually have a pale or slightly yellow appearance. This yellow hue is a symptom of the disorder known as jaundice, which affects the skin and eyes. The brittle and swollen red blood cells in the bone marrow are brought on by megaloblastic anemia. As a result, they are unable to leave the marrow and enter the bloodstream. Thus, the body cannot use the complete supply of red blood cells, and paleness results from this. Also, because these cells are so delicate, they frequently deteriorate and produce an excess of bilirubin, the yellow chemical substances that causes jaundice. 8. Blurry vision. Blurred or distorted vision may also be a sign of B12 shortage. When the deficit develops into nerve injury, this symptom is more frequent. The vision becomes distorted once it affects the optic nerve, which is in charge of attaching the eyes to the brain. Although some people accept eyesight degeneration as a natural part of aging, it may be caused by a vitamin B12 shortage that is treatable. 9. Skin, hair, and nail problems. A low B12 consumption may cause you to notice a decline in your skin, hair, and nails. A vitamin B12 is also necessary for healthy skin, hair, and nails. The pigmentation condition vitiligo, which results in white spots of skins, is one potential symptom. 10. Other skin issues include acne, dermatitis, hyperpigmentation, and skin lesions. Brown-gray nails, premature gray of the hair, and hair loss are further effects of low B12 levels. 11. Swollen red tongue. Inflammation of the tongue is caused by glossitis, which is precursor to a vitamin B12 shortage. Lesions, redness, swelling, or discomfort are possible symptoms. You can have trouble speaking and eating after your tongue's texture and color change. Along with these uncomfortable symptoms, a vitamin B12 deficiency can also lead to dental problems like mouth ulcers, pins and needles in the tongue, and a burning or itching sensation all around the mouth. 12. Digestive issues and a decreased appetite. Having low levels of B12 may also cause issues with the digestive system. Among the symptoms are constipation, diarrhea, stomach gas, heartburn, nausea, and vomiting. You can feel exhausted and lose your appetite if you have frequent diarrhea or an upset stomach. This can eventually result in unhealthy weight reduction. An expert doctor may be able to identify the signs of a vitamin B12 shortage right away when you speak with them, but you'll need a blood test to be sure and properly diagnose the problem. If you suffer any of the symptoms above, discussing your B12 levels with your doctor is a good idea. And it's even a better idea if your way of life predisposes you to vitamin deficiencies, such as if you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, underwent weight loss surgery, or have a condition like colitis, Crohn's, IBS, or celiac disease that prevents you from absorbing nutrients. When it comes to B12 deficiency, early indication and treatment are important. If left untreated, they can have serious side effects, such as neurological issues, blood illnesses, and physical limitations. Have you ever had a vitamin B12 shortage? How did you learn about your condition? And what steps did you take to treat it? Tell us in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.